it's one of them was Gezzie. Go, wait. What?
I mean, the other thing that I was going to say about it was, you know, like realistically, I know there was a lot of talk about the female lineswoman. What's her name again? Remind me, sorry.
Massey,
Is it Sean Massey or something like that?
Yeah, well, there was another Massey involved this week, but it wasn't. There was a Massey involved this week, but it wasn't Sean.
So, you know, yeah, a lot of talk about Sean Massey. She actually got the offside decision right, you know. And again, throughout the weekend, there's been so many wrongly called offside decisions. Even in last week with Louis Saha against Arsenal. Yeah. I mean, how was that a goal?
Not exactly.
Yeah.
Not
That's
exactly.
what I want to know. I'm like, okay, Andy Gray and Richard Keys made a, you know, off-colour comment about Sean, but there are still male officials out there getting fundamental decisions very, very wrong. Yeah. Right? Leon Best, as I say, he should have had 2 goals. So arguably, you know, Newcastle should have won. Yeah, I'm going to say that, G-Man. I know it's sickening your stomach. It's turning your stomach. I'm going to say...
No, it's not. We're one point closer to you.
Right? Just because, yeah, if that decision was given correctly, Leon Best has got 2 goals. Yeah. Newcastle have 5.
Yeah.
And they're the victors.
Well, then again, if decisions were given correctly, Rosicki/Koscielny wouldn't have had a penalty given against them, so it would have been 4. It would have been 4-4 if you want to go down that route. And I'm a Liverpool supporter, so I'm just from the outside looking in, but I'm just looking at it that way.
Because of contentious, you know, albeit very dodgy, dodgy,
questionable, yeah.
You know, I'm not going to deny that, but I mean, if you look at it from the referee's angle, even from, you know, the linesman's angle, and I'm not saying that he had a very good game either.
Yeah.
You know,
no, not at all.
We can't necessarily make that judgment to go and say it wasn't from that angle.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's one of them ones whereby you look at these guys. These guys are supposed to be professionals. These guys are supposed to be the best at what they do, and when they're getting elementary decisions wrong, this is why I feel the respect campaign is a load of BS, because at the end of the day, when you're getting the simple things wrong and you're getting the simple things wrong on a regular basis, you're not a professional, because you're obviously not the best at what you do. Titus Bramble, to me he's not a professional footballer. He's a shambles. That's why people call him Titus Shambles. At the end of the day, how he's a professional and I'm not, all right, injury prone maybe, but it's one of them ones. How he's a professional and some of us ain't, it boggles the mind. But going back to the referees and the linesmen and that, if you want respect, respect is not given, it's earned. And if you're getting the simple things wrong, it's hard to respect you. And these are not happening once a game every 2 weeks. This is 3-4 times a game. With Arsenal's game, 2-3 times. I mean, I'm not excusing the throwing away a 4-0 lead. There is no excusing that. But at the end of the day, it's to me that's the shtick. That's the way it is.
Well, the way I see it, they need to introduce video technology, and they need to introduce it soon.
Yeah, but would that necessarily clean up the problem? And because at the end of the day, that might cause more trouble with the offside stuff. Anyway.
No, it would aid the problem. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's going to be sticky situations where, for the first time, they're not going to know how to deal and react with it. But you've always got to have a problem to know how to react with a future problem. So, video technology. Go on, sorry, Jess.
No, I mean, the only thing I was going to say about it is, you know, I'm for video technology. It's a matter of how it's going to be implemented. And the problem with football is it's not like American football or, for example, rugby, which is a very, very stop-start game anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Football, a lot like basketball, is a very, very continuous, you know, high-octane, high-paced game with lots and lots of action.
Well, also bear in mind that the footballing powers that be are morons as well. But that's always got to be factored in.
How about they do this, lads? They get rather than having an extra 3 guys running up and down the lines, behind the goals and stuff, stupid stuff like that. Why don't they just get an extra guy sitting at a television watching the match and whispering in the referee's ear? Oh, they do have that, but they don't use him.
Yeah, exactly. As I've said before, pay Sky $1 million extra a year, you've got them pictures at your disposal. But the footballing powers that be are idiots. Clearly.